On this day in working class history, the 11th of May. On the 11th of May 1894, the Pullman Railroad strike began in Chicago following the firing of 3 workers the previous day, called by Eugene Debs' American Railroad Union, ARU. A month after it began, 400 ARU delegates from around the country met and, in defiance of Debs and their leadership, agreed to boycott all Pullman Railroad cars across the country in support of the workers in Chicago. The boycott began on the 26th of June, when switchmen in Chicago refused to switch Pullman cars and were fired. Their colleagues then walked out in their support. The strike then spread down various railroads until soon all 26 roads out of Chicago were stopped, as were all of the transcontinental lines which carried Pullman cars. At its peak, it was the biggest strike in US history to date, involving over 250,000 rail workers across 27 states and territories. That said, the union had weakened its base of support by refusing to admit black members, which enabled employers to hire some black workers as strikebreakers. Despite this, some black workers still helped strikers blockade train tracks around Chicago. Soon, the US government intervened, granting an injunction against all strike activities across the country and brought in federal troops. Thousands of US soldiers joined state militia and deputy marshals paid by the rail companies to attack the workers, shooting dozens. Still, the workers fought back, and workers around the country organized to call a general strike to force Pullman into arbitration. But these efforts were blocked by union leaders, and eventually repression broke the strike. You can learn more about this strike and other mass strikes in US history in the book Strike by Jeremy Brecker, available in our online store on the link in the show notes. For sources, maps, and all of our anniversaries each day, check out the On This Day section of our Stories app at stories.workingclasshistory.com. And if you value our work, support us at patreon.com/workingclasshistory. Links in the show notes. Theme music by Ricardo Arrea. See you tomorrow.